We have seen a lot of new and exciting technological innovations at this year's CES. But now that the dust has settled, what does that mean as we look ahead? Well, here to shed some light with us this morning is CEO and founder of the TV Bookers, Dominic Forth. Good morning, Dominic.
Good morning. Thanks for having me today.
It's great to chat with you. So, Dominic, before we jump into all that CES had to offer this year, tell us a little bit about yourself and your TV background.
Yeah, and so really what an incredible CES it was, and thank you so much for all your great coverage. You can probably tell I'm originally from the UK, and I grew up in a time where we only had like 4 TV stations without aging myself too much in the UK. But then looking across to the US and all the innovation, I was always passionate about working in the TV industry in the US. And so in the early 2000s, moved to the US, and I've been involved in television now for over 20 years in the US. And during that time, feel very fortunate, working with some of the top TV stations around the country, working with entrepreneurs, CEOs, thought leaders, high social impact causes to get them placed on TV networks as well. So as you can probably tell, very heavily invested in the future of TV, not only because it helps the clients that I'm fortunate enough to work with, but really just helps larger communities at scale with all the amazing social impact causes that I'm able to support as well.
Well, it's great. It sounds like something you're very passionate about. So we've got to talk about those innovations we lightly touched on that have been announced at CES. What are you most excited about?
Yeah, this show was really fascinating because I feel coming out of the pandemic, we had the writers' strike. Now, as I look ahead into all the innovations and advancements coming through, this is possibly the most exciting time in the history of television of what we're about to see. And so on the hardware front, there was some incredible developments. I mean, one thing that really caught my eye was a foldable TV by a company called CES, the N1 it's called, and it's a 137-inch folding TV, almost like a transformer. That was really cool. But there was also innovation from Samsung and LG, and one of the TV sets they had could really change the way we interact with TV. And that's because they are creating a transparent TV that can actually sit in the center of the room. And it can turn into a fish tank, like an aquarium. It can turn into a fireplace if you want to gather around. And also it can air your favorite TV shows. So that was really cool to see. But perhaps the third, and probably one that most of our viewers, I think, will really resonate with, is just AI, artificial intelligence. It felt like it was everywhere at this CES. And what viewers are going to see in the next 12 to 18 months is ways to interact with the TV like never before, to the point where you can actually ask the TV, what is the person wearing? Where did they buy that shirt from? Or where did they buy that purse from? Or even where is a certain movie scene being shot, like in Forrest Gump? Where was that bench? And it will show you a map of where it is. So very, very exciting innovations all the way from top to bottom.
Well, the transparent TV really caught my attention because usually, you're thinking a TV set, it tends to be a bit of an eyesore when you're figuring out where to put it in the living room and everything. And I feel like that sort of addresses that in a really cool way. So after hearing all of this, if our viewers want to rush out and buy a new TV set, when would be the best time?
Well, traditionally Black Friday and Thanksgiving's a great time, but the second best time is actually right now, leading into the Super Bowl. There are tons of great deals before the big game, and just what around the playoffs we've had recently. Now is a great time to be looking.
Well, is there anything else you're really amped up for in 2024?
Yeah, I think, the hardware is great for TV, but also the TV signal is getting an upgrade. So this has been a number of years in the making, but it's called Next Gen TV, or ATSC3. And it's really a way of improving the over-the-air signal, the traditional rabbit ears. And it's going to bring 4K resolution TV and much improved audio and interactive features. And this is something that's accessible to everybody. You need a new set-top box to do it, or a new TV, but the capabilities will be so profound where you'll get improved picture quality. It's really exciting to see.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Dominic. Where can viewers find more information and even connect with you if they want to learn more?
Yep, so to connect with me personally at domforth.com, and for the TV bookers and to explore the social impact causes that we're supporting, www.thetvbookers.com.
Great. Again, to learn more, be sure to visit thetvbookers.com.